What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome you back to the channel. Today we are jumping back into more Vanguard ranked, and we are leaving Oracle Think Tank behind for a little bit. I don't know how long, but at least a little bit. I have a new deck built, and it turns out it wasn't that difficult for me to craft this. I actually had 4 perfect cards for Kagero, and a lot of you guys wanted to see Kagero next, so we are going to run with this. This is, once again, I did 0 research. I love doing 0 research when I build my first deck. I just want to look at the cards and decide what I want to build and move on from there. And this is what I built. We're going to start on the bottom with our grade 3s because I was super happy to see that I have 3 overlords. So I was like, okay, we're going to play Kagero for sure. We're playing him as a stand trigger. I'm sorry, we're playing him as a draw trigger. And Kagero overlord is amazing because he's not actually your target Vanguard in this deck. There's really no reason to have him as your target Vanguard. He actually is a target rear guard. And I like that. The only reason to have him as a target Vanguard, I guess, is his defensive capability, the fact that he's 11K. So right now in this meta, if you're versing Oracle Think Tank or, oh my gosh, can't think of Royal Paladin, then you might want him as your Vanguard because he's 11K and they have to have effects in order to get over that special column realistically. But realistically, every clan can hit that special number of 11, 16, and 21 in some way or another. But anyway, so what he can do is he can counterblast 3 to get 5,000 power. So he goes to 16K and he can just pop rear guards. Every time he kills a rear guard, he stands again. So this thing is just an automatic rear guard clear. Kagero is the rear guard master. Like Kagero is the clan that just wants to obliterate the entire field. And I want to see how that works. Considering I'm used to playing Oracle Think Tank, and I might play this wrong. So I'm excited for today to be dumb in front of thousands of people. Then we have Seal Dragon, who just says all your opponent's units lose intercept. So in a world where you've already used your counterblasts and you can't use Overlord to clear the board, this just says, hey, your intercepts don't matter. Like they're gone. They don't even exist. So I figure that's a nice backup. I have 2 of them, and I have one of these. Look at this animation. Look at this. I have one of these, which is cool. So I want it in the deck. Then we have what I consider to be the main Vanguard of this deck, personally, is Dragon Monk Goku. I have very fond memories of this card growing up. When your drive check reveals a grade 3, retire one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rear guard. So I like this because it's a consistent way to kill boosters. Now, you can argue that you probably won't have this on your Vanguard for more than 2 turns at most in this game, at most. But being able to kill your opponent's columns is like such a good defensive move. And I just have fond memories of this card. I'm running 3. Honestly, if I had 4, I probably would run 4. I would probably run 4. Then we have our heal trigger, which is just when this unit attacks, counterblast 1 to get plus 3,000 to the end of battle. So this is just column correcting. You can get with an 8K booster, you can get to 21 if you need to by doing this. And it's our heal trigger. So for triggers, we are running 5 crit, 4 draw. I'm considering in Kagero just running 9 crit. I feel like that might be the right play, but we're going to test it out. Then in our grade 2s, we are running the 9K Berserk Dragon, which counterblast 2, retire one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear guards. So it's basically the Blaster Blade of Kagero. Then we have just our vanilla 10Ks for grade 2. Then we have our Tejas, which this is probably supposed to be a 3 of at most. I just have fond memories of this card as well. Being able to snipe out the back row. Once again, I really value killing boosters because this deck takes care of interceptors. So if you clear the front board and the back board, you're clearing the board, and board control is pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Then just for our 13th grade 2, we just have 1 chain attack Sutherland, which is when your opponent's rear guard is retired by your card effect, this unit gets plus 3,000 to the end of turn. I didn't really know what else I wanted to put in this slot, honestly. And just the fact that it can go to 12K is kind of nice. It can hit 11K Vanguards on its own without being boosted if that effect requirement is met. Then for our grade 1s, we have 4 perfect guards, which this is the only clan I have 4 perfect guards of. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive. So I had to put all 4 in. Then we're running 4 8K boosters just because it fixes our Tejas. It makes sure we can get that 16K column. And then we're running the Lizard Soldier Ryopia, which is just a Vanguard booster. You really just want to use this to boost your Vanguard, and that's it. Especially if Dragonic Overlord is on your Vanguard. If you've already used your Goku twice for 2 turns and you've cleared the board as best you can. Getting a 21K column consistently is really, really, really nice. That's pretty much what it'll do. Its effect is when this opponent boosts a Vanguard, if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, it gets plus 4K. So hitting 21k is nice because you can go ahead and hit with rear guard, and then you can hit with your Vanguard. And even if you don't trigger, you'll still connect as long as your opponent didn't hit any triggers. And then we have our 7k Dragon Monk Goja. I think it's Goja. I can't, Gojo. Rest this unit to discard a card from your hand and draw a card. So it's a nice filtering card. I like it as a 2 of. I remember using it a ton. Our starting Vanguard, by the way, is Kaguro. Lizard Soldier. I'd rather just say the first part because it's always way easier. Lizard Soldier allows you to counterblast 1 and retire this unit to add a grade 1 or less from your deck to your hand. I really don't like using that effect if I don't have to. It's a really good effect, obviously, but I like my counterblast for Overlord. So we'll see. It also depends if we haven't drawn any heal triggers yet. I don't mind getting a little feisty and just using that and then hoping we'll heal our counterblasted damage. So that's my deck. That's the deck that I built. It's my first rendition. I have the Kageros up here, but that was like, you know, for progressing through story, not actually building a competitive ranked deck. So we'll see how it goes. I feel less confident in this deck than our Oracle Think Tank deck, but I don't know if that's just because I'm used to playing Oracle Think Tank. I really don't understand. I don't know the true value of just clearing my opponent's board yet. So we'll see. But I'd love to, as always, hear your thoughts down below. If you're a more experienced player and you have tips, you can always come back with Kagero in another video, adjusted, and see what you can do. Just remember, there are certain adjustments I'm just not going to be able to do because I won't have the cards, right? Like I'm using all the cards that I have. The fact that I have 4 Overlords, I think, is a really good place to start with Kagero and the 4 Perfect Shields. This probably should be my main clan for this set. I should also start grinding out Legend, but we have another 12 days left in April. We're fine. We're fine. It'll be fine. So my opponent is going first. He'll go first. He's playing Royal Paladins, so we don't have to worry about going to 21k on the offensive. So we can definitely use our Overlords on our rear guards and be fine with it. We do have the 10k booster, which is nice to start out with. We'll probably go ahead and just go with Gojo. And I might actually filter out my Tejas, maybe. Yeah, against the Royal Paladins, will I do that? I don't think I will, because I might want to. I think we're just gonna ride our Gojo and attack with it. We're not gonna filter this game, especially because we're gonna draw 2 cards. We're going second. We'll probably draw into a grade 3 and feel fine. I do really like the idea of being able to snipe out his Barkle if he doesn't activate its the ability to go to Blaster Blade. All right, so with that behind us, we're just gonna go jump into an actual match for you guys. You don't need to see me verse an AI until he DCs completely. That's just, what's the point? I actually hit a crit trigger on my first attack, which was pretty spicy, but we'll see if we can hold that energy through this next match. It'll be dope. It'll be super sick. We're going up against some grapplers, which are apparently super budget friendly. I've been told in the comments, so we'll be checking them out next week, I'm sure. We have nothing but heal triggers in our hand. Wow. We're gonna return all of these. We do have a grade 1 and 2, and there's our Goku, who I want to see. So we'll see if I'm overvaluing this double rare Goku. I really like it. I guess I'm a little envious of Nova grapplers who are like, when you reveal a grade 3, stand, be super amazing. So you get to draw and stand, like your triggers get doubled. But this is like, you know, crit and kill something, or draw and kill something. So I like that. We get another Goku. We only have 1 grade 1, so we're gonna ride our embodiment and put our Forerunner to the back right, and we're gonna battle. We're gonna swing in here, right to his face, and that's all we need to do turn 1. We hit a heal trigger out the gate! Fun! Take this power, my dude. Take this power. You hate to see heal triggers on turn 1, and we roll! Listen, where is it? I'm just gonna go interesting. Interesting. We both heal turn 1. Interesting. Video game. I sensed something fishy. A little fishy. It's a tiny bit, it's got a little bit of fish in it. Little bit of fish, maybe. Considering trimming my beard, I think I'm gonna trim my beard a little bit today. It's a little bulky right now, you know? It's a pretty bulky beard, but you know what? I can't decide if I want to be bulky. I'll be bulky. I'll be bulky. Okay, we take a damage. My opponent summons 2 grade 2s and a grade 1, so he just emptied out his hand. And honestly, I love to see it. I don't love to see it against Nova grapplers because you know they're running a bunch of draw triggers, and that's unfortunate. I also would have loved one of these in my hand. Oh wait. Ooh, we snag a heal, bro. So that is unfortunately 2 of our 4 heals gone. And you can see this doesn't say that we've used 2 crits yet on the bottom. but we have the 2 crits in our hand, so it's something to note. Ooh, baby. Question is, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? My answer is yes. I am going to. Let's do it. I mean, I've already hit a heal, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna clear that out, and then we are going to snipe out that back rear guard for sure. Let's go ahead and play this as well. I think it's time for. Oh, I can't counterblast and get a perfect guard. That's right. That is true. That is true statements that were made. Okay, we're gonna clear his board. I'm not gonna worry about pushing for damage right now. We're just gonna get his rear guards cleared. I'm hoping that he has a few grade 3s in hand, because that would make sense as to why he hasn't really played anything. Well, he did play a bunch of things, right? There's another grade 3. Whoa! Where he didn't play many interceptors. He just played the 1, had the 1 column going. Oh, he hit 2. What am I saying? Yeah, we're just in. We're just in a good spot, and he's playing crits, which is I think is a mistake in Nova Grapplers. I could be wrong. I've never played the clan. Please don't throw me off a cliff. I just think that I would play draws, and they act as stands as well. So it's a 2 for 2. This is what you love to see. A turn where I'm going to take 0 damage. So what does that mean? That means that in his hand, he probably has at least 2 perfect guards. I'm gonna say at least 2. He might even have 3. So we are totally going to pressure his main board right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any rear guards for my Goku to retire, but that's okay. What is this guy gonna do? Okay, this is just for standing rear guards, which you have none of. We'll attack with our 10k first. And then we will attack with our Vanguard to see if we hit a trigger. Which we do hit a draw trigger. And we draw into Overload, which could end up being very useful for us if he puts pressure on us. He heals. He heals. So he's at 3 damage. I'm at 2, and my turn is over. He's got 3 cards in hand. I've got 2 interceptors out here, so I'm feeling pretty bulky right now. I don't think he's really gonna be able to do too much damage to me. I love the fact that Goku's here, man, because we just get to kill rear guards. I mean, obviously we can't kill grade 2s and 3s, but that's okay. We can attack them when they're up front. There's another grade 3. There's that grade 1 that we're gonna retire because this is a problematic card. Cray Soldier stands all the time. He stands too much. He's going for those triggers right now. He really is. He gets to get attacked with the full column because Cray Soldier will stand itself back up. That's one of the things Nova Grapplers, like, that's just so much fun. Just a constant 6k boost is just really good. Really, really good. And he's got the perfect column. He's got to attack my, my rear guard with his Vanguard, which is great for me. And he hits no triggers, which means we take no damage yet again. Another turn where we get to get out front. Ooh, this is good. This is a good time. Okay, so here we go. Here is our plan. We ride Skip. We are going to play... we're definitely going, this is 14, but I would get boosted, go to 17. We're gonna play you here. We're gonna play another Goku, and then I am going to attack. Am I gonna boost my Vanguard? I'm going to boost my Vanguard, and then we're going to go into battle. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 10k to take out his 10k. Then I am going to swing into his gosh darn face. 1, come on. Ah! I wanted the effect to proc so bad. I really did. So I can put him at 5. No, I can't put him at 5. I lied. Let's do this. I would have to attack the other way if I really wanted to put him at 5. I was so focused on wanting to clear his board that I would argue that I attacked incorrectly. For sure. I should have attacked this column first. That would have been the play to make. But it's all good. It's all good. We're really out front against this player. He just had a grade 0. Oh, because this gets shuffled into his deck. Oh, that's right. Okay, so he's going to get to attack my interceptor here. And then he's going to probably attack my Vanguard because he's just got to put pressure on at this point. Hits a draw trigger, which is pretty huge for him. And he can activate this now. Hits a crit trigger. Oh my gosh, he's coming back. He's coming back. This is going to be embarrassing. This is going to be rough, man. I feel like we're gonna get in trouble. I really do. Counterblast 2 to stand his 6k, which gets to do nothing. So it's totally worth the effect. Totally worth counterblasting. For sure, for sure. Okay, we draw into a heal trigger, which is like dummy stupid. 18k won't matter. So let's go ahead and let's ride skip. And let's throw down Overlord now. Let's battle. First thing we'll do is we'll attack his Vanguard with our 10k. Because we're gonna try to go for game now. Obviously, this is the time. I would say then we attack with our Vanguard. We reveal a heal trigger, which is amazing. We're gonna give the power over to our Overlord. And then we are going to retire, I guess we retire this, because no matter what he has an attack, we don't care if this comm's boosted by itself. Nothing. Where's your perfect card? There. Oh, no perfect card! Goku's riding on his power pole. Let's get it. Hey, nice. Okay, cool. That was really smooth for me. I really didn't have any issues. I don't know what necessarily went like super hyper wrong for my opponent. Something definitely did. Something 100% went wrong for him, but I just don't know what. I'm not sure what. Okay, let's go ahead and go in for another battle. We have time. Oh yeah, we have time. We got plenty of time. I had to cut out that first battle that I played. Claudia! If you're an OG on the channel, what does Claudia make you think of? Let me know in the comments down below. Wow. Wow, Claudia, you're out here. You're out here. My goodness. Let's have a good fight. I prefer to sit. I still want people to comment on it, man. I want them to say, you are funny. You are a funny guy. Let's go ahead and we have too many grade 2s, which is a sentence I don't really like to utter, but I will utter it myself. We'll do this. And there we go. We get our grade 3s. I probably should have just kept them, honestly. This is good. This is a good opening hand. This is fine. This is a good opening hand. Gojo is here. Do I want to filter it all? I actually don't. I would like more grade 1s, for sure. But the fact is we can search for one if we need to. And I'm okay with that. What I really love is that since we get to go first against Royal Paladin, is we can snipe out his Barkle on turn 2. And that is really, really, really strong if he was planning on activating its abilities to flood the field, which it actually looks like he wasn't. Which is a little sad for me, personally. A little sad. Not gonna lie. So I'm a little torn. I think I'm actually gonna ride. I'm gonna ride the Tejas. Yeah, I think I'm going to ride. I'm gonna ride this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and we'll snipe out that 7k booster. I'm all about sniping out that 7k booster, bro. That's my jam, as the kids say. Here we go. Snipe that out. Don't hit a crit. Good. Thank you. I don't have to lose sleep now. So snipe that out. I'll leave you your Barkle, which of course is unfortunate, lets you flood the field, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. 1 damage and 1 snipe against Royal Paladin is great because now on turn 2, they can't go Blaster Blade on me. Like they can't ride Blaster Blade and get its effect off. So that feels good for me. 3 of our triggers are out of our deck. We've got 10 triggers left. He's riding that Blaster Blade. Is it Blaster Blader? Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade! Sorry. I apologize. Sometimes things get the better of me. I'm about to ride skip just so I can snipe out that 6k booster. Thoughts? It's not a good idea, Shady. It's not a good idea. Are you sure it's not a good idea? It feels like a pretty good idea to me. Oh! Now it feels like an even better idea. It feels great. Okay, here's what we do. Oh, there's the Goku. We're doing it. We have drawn too many grade 3s, man. It is not good for me. It is definitely not good for me. Here we go. Play another grade 2. Am I gonna play a grade 3? I think I am gonna throw it on my Overlord. It's like, if he attacks it, that's fine. Gives him a target to attack. I'm not really too threatened by it. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to hit this thing in the throat. Boom. Then I want to hit Blaster Blade in the throat with Goku. I'm going to hit a grade 3. We're going to hit draw trigger. Come on. Draw a crit. Draw a crit. It would have been, I would have been so far ahead. If I had hit a draw or crit, I would have been in, oh, he hits a trigger anyway, never mind. I wouldn't have been that far ahead, but I would have been able to get rid of his 6K booster, which would have been really, 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 really strong. I think with how early the game is right now in terms of damage, that would have been invaluable. That would have been absolutely invaluable. But it is what it is. He's gonna go ahead and ride Loharigan. Definitely not how you pronounce that. Ooh, the combo, 21K column. What a Spice Meister. All right, he's gonna kill my interceptor, unfortunately. It's just dead. It's just a dead thing there. Completely dead. Okay, let's see how much damage we take now. I mean, he's gonna kill my Overlord, right? He has to. He has to attack into Overlord. For sure. So playing it is probably the wrong play. Because I'd be able to activate it right now on this turn coming up. We have 2 heals out of our deck already. Because we have 1 in our hand, even though this is 1 out of 4, we know that we have 2. Perfect Guard is gone, sad times. He's not gonna hit any triggers, he's done. He's done with his triggers. Oh my gosh, that's worst case scenario. He hits a heal, bro. Bro. We gotta retire that grade. We gotta retire that grade 1, man. I really do. Do not draw into a trigger right now. Give me a solid interceptor, or give me Overlord. That'll be the only trigger I want to draw into. Okay, perfect guard. That's huge. Ride skip. Let's save that interceptor for later. Augustus, save some room for later. Let's swing into here because we have to. Okay, we get a draw trigger, which is probably argument. Oh, we draw into a heal. It's probably the best thing we can get. We're gonna retire his 6K booster, which is arguably the wrong play. Maybe I do retire this. Not sure. Either way, we can now deal 1 damage to you. I'll leave your 10K out there. He gets to get a crit trigger on the defensive. Maybe I do just try to. I'm trying to think. Maybe I do just out-resource my opponent and I do attack into his grade 3 Star Drive Dragon instead of giving him damage. But I think giving him damage is fine. I think it's fine. Okay, he plays a 7K booster, so he goes to a 19K column. Imperfection. Imperfection. He's gonna go ahead and activate Barkle to remove a trigger from his deck. So he's run through a lot of his triggers. 2, 4, 6 triggers gone as of right now. Yeah, 6 triggers gone. And I think I actually have run through 2, 4, 5. Okay, I want to hit a trigger here. I want to hit a heal trigger specifically, even though we only have like 1 left in deck, right? Because 1's on the board, 1's in there. Yeah, we have one heal trigger left in deck. Really unfortunate. So he's gonna play the game of clearing my board instead of giving me more damage, which I think is probably the right play. I think it's the play I should have made as well. We're gonna ride skip. I am definitely going to have to activate this and grab a perfect guard. Where is, okay, I was gonna say, where are my perfect guards? We're gonna grab a perfect guard before it gets turned into damage. Then let's go ahead. Let's play a vanilla 10K. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm trying to think if I should hide the heal so my opponent thinks I have more heals in my deck, but at the end of the day, it actually doesn't matter that much. Okay, so here, I think we definitely are going to end up wanting to just kill this. Like, all we have is 10K column, so it doesn't matter. So we'll do this. We'll attack into his Vanguard. Hopefully we hit a trigger, hit a heal or a draw. Hit nothing. I really needed a trigger there to survive, I think. I mean, good, he can't heal. We'll survive, no matter what. But it's like, I needed to hit a trigger so that I could bring him the 4 damage and that he couldn't hit a trigger. That's what I needed to happen. I needed to trigger, he needed to not trigger. That's the only way we were gonna get really, really well. Also, hitting a double trigger with Goku would be kind of nice. It would definitely be kind of nice. Okay, down goes our interceptor. And then he probably attacks into my face to start forcing these perfect guards out of my hand. If he hits a crit anyway. He does not hit a crit. It's great for me. We're slowly grinding him away. There's our crit trigger. Which I haven't really hit any crits offensively yet. We still have 1 heal left in deck. 1 heal left in deck. Okay, that's good. I don't know if I invoke it or not. Because, like, if I invoke it, then I can't Overlord. But, like, does it really matter? Probably not. I think I do this and we start killing his columns. So we're gonna get rid of this grade 0. Let's go ahead and battle. We are going to swing here. So that column's completely dead, right? That's a good thing. Then let's go ahead and swing with Goku into the Vanguard. Come on, please hit a draw trigger or a heal. Okay, a crit! That's actually probably like one of the worst that we could do. Yeah, it's probably the worst one that we could hit. I don't know how many cards are in his soul, but I feel like it's a lot. I'm probably gonna retire this because it's a separate column and it gives him access to more cards, more boosters. How many cards are in your soul? Oh, he's got a perfect guard. Okay, you know what? That's kind of fine. I didn't want to put him at 4 damage anyway. How many are in your soul? He's got 5 in soul. Yeah, so that would have been really bad for me because he would have been able to counterblast. So now we can just do the 1 damage. He goes to 4. There's a perfect guard too. That's huge. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Wowzers. Wowzers. Two cards in hand. One of them is probably a perfect card. So he really only has 1 card to play. We have 2 perfect cards. Yeah, so he has, okay, he plays a grade 3, keeps a perfect card in hand. He gets to attack with his 10K into my interceptor. That's fine. He knows I have at least 1 perfect card in hand. So I'm hoping he hits a crit trigger here or a heal. He hits a draw. That's like literally the only trigger I don't want you to hit. The only one, literally. Okay, he draws. Everyone's angry now. I know. I'm angry as well. Don't worry. We need to draw another interceptor here. That would be the goal. That would be the dream. Show me the dream. Show me the money. Okay, don't draw an interceptor. We ride skip for sure, and we definitely play this down. We also definitely play our booster down. It doesn't really matter where. Let's go like this. We know that it sucks because we know that he's got a perfect guard in hand. Like, for sure. I need to hit a crit here and he has to have no perfect guard. Nothing. Big old fat whiffs. Hit nothing and have no perfect guard, okay? I know you do. I know you do! So what do we need? We need him. I don't think we can win without hitting a heal trigger. We can't win without hitting a heal trigger because he's got 2 cards in hand. He's gonna do something, right? He's gonna do something. He's not just gonna skip. And he can counterblast now, retire my entire board. Yeah, he plays a column. He's got it in the bag. He doesn't even need to retire because I don't have any interceptors. If I had interceptors, he still had the game on lock. Okay, there's the perfect guard. Yada yada yada. He did it correctly. The reason why you do it that way is so that if he has a crit, I can't double heal. I literally don't have enough heals to double heal. So if he hits a crit, he automatically wins. He actually hits his heal. I'm tilted if I don't hit my heal. I'm tilted. I'm honestly tilted. Oh, this guy's the best. This guy, now I want to hit my heal so that I can leave this video extremely tilted. That's what I want. That's what I want. Hit my heal. Hit it. Okay, it's fine. It's just better than me. It's just better than me. That's the way it went. That's the way that it goes for sure. Oh man, I love Vanguard so much. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. If you want us to come back with more Kagero, let me know by leaving a like on this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Have yourselves a fantastic day. But above all else, keep it shady.